After losing a huge divisional game last week against the Kansas City Chiefs, we find ourselves in must-win territory to even stay in the hunt for the playoffs. Now, despite that being the fact, we're actually still in the hunt to be able to take the AFC West. The Chargers ended up losing last week, which means that we're only one game back with 2 weeks to go. Now, that isn't extremely likely, especially considering the fact that our opponent this week is one of the best teams in the AFC in the Cincinnati Bengals, who are sitting at 11-4 and actually in the hunt for the number 1 seed. But as long as we have a chance, I think we have the team to be able to take advantage of that. Now, before we actually look at the Bengals and how they're doing this season, it looks like we have a breakout DB challenge here. Question is, though, who is it? Because we have a lot of rookies in our secondary who this could potentially be. We already know that Max Houston is superstar X Factor, so it probably won't be him. But we do know that Donovan Sims is doing extremely well too. So question is, who is it going to be? Oh my goodness, and it looks like Keegan Benford. I mean, he ended up having that pick last week, so maybe he just feels extremely confident, but he did actually have a really good game, so I definitely think that he is someone who deserves it. I definitely thought it was going to be Sims, especially considering the fact that he's having a really great rookie season, but having any of our players be able to move up in development, I think is going to be really beneficial. So it looks like we need to hold the Bengals to less than 200 passing yards, or Benford needs to get 1 INT, forced fumble, TFL, or sack. That means we're going to be trying to do some strong safety blitzes, but, we're going to have a lot of fun with this week. It might end up resulting in us ending up taking a loss, but, in all honesty, our offense has actually been a lot better, so as long as we score a bit, I think we can take some chances on defense. Although that might not actually be the case, because looking at Joe Burrow this season, man, he is having an incredible season. Over 3,000 yards already, 30 touchdowns to only 4 interceptions. This dude is not making mistakes, so we need to find a way to either have him force the ball out a little too quickly, make some errant passes, or just kind of get some good pressure on him. I mean, he's been sacked 23 times, so I think we have the potential to do that. Now, Joe Mixon is having a great season as well. He's got 1,143 yards with 8 touchdowns. Chase Brown, their backup, who's only had 125 carries, is at 442, but has 8 touchdowns as well. So really, they are a pretty well-rounded team, even with Burrow with 266 and 2 touchdowns. So we definitely have a lot of things that we're going to have to keep an eye out for. I don't even know exactly what our strategy is going to be because there are so many things that we're going to have to worry about. I mean, look at Tyler Boyd. I know he only has 687 in terms of yards, but dude's got 12 touchdowns. We know he's going to be looking for him, especially when we get into the red zone, too. He's got a long of 51, so maybe we have to look out for the deep pass as well. But T. Higgins is up there with 764 and 3 touchdowns. Jamar Chase, 754 and 5 touchdowns. I mean, their receiver room is just insane, man. It's not surprising to see that they're 11-4 and one of the best teams in the AFC. But I think this is going to be a really good test for us to see if we can actually keep up with a team like this. Now, in terms of their defense, holy cow, man. Miles Murphy, their second-year players, got 20 TFLs. Trey Hendrickson, 15. DJ Reader, 13. Like, that's insane. And even Hendrickson with 11.5 sacks. Dude, I don't know what we're going to do. We need to find a way to really kind of protect Frank Forbes here, or just find a way to block and actually get some really good runs, because going to the air is going to be a little rough, especially with Kirby Joseph out there with 7 interceptions this season. Logan Wilson with 3, and Owuzie, I'm probably mispronouncing that, with 1 as well. So, man, we really have our work cut out for us this week. But again, this is going to be a really good challenge for us to see if we're actually going to be able to make it far in the playoffs too. So even though Mixon already has over 1,100 yards on the ground, Burrow's just so dangerous, man. We're really going to have to defend the medium pass. I know it looks like he's actually doing pretty well there too. I would even say the deep pass as well, but I think we're going to stick medium. We'll see what ends up happening in that first half. And I don't know, man. Their defense just looks so stellar. But honestly, we've had the most success with running to the outside, so I think we're just going to do that. And don't let their kicker being in their top 3 impact players fool you, man. This is an extremely talented team, and one that I think is actually going to make a really deep run in the playoffs, if not win it all. So again, it's going to be a really big test for us, and one that if we end up winning right here, I think we actually clinch our spot in the playoffs. So let's see if we can get that playoff berth right here. And let's also make sure that Benford gets that dev trade upgrade, right? So let's make sure that he gets a TFL, an interception, or something like that. But I can't believe you're making the San Diego team play in the snow here. Let's see if we can overcome the weather. So first challenge against our defense right here. Let's see if we can do well in the snow. There we go. Oh, wow. What a nice little broken tackle by Brown right there. And he ends up picking only up a couple. I think I mixed up my words there, but I think that's just because I'm a little nervous here, man. I really want to clinch this playoff spot, so let's see if we can get some pressure on him. Get over to him. Oh my goodness, I was going to say, if he ends up making that throw, I'd be surprised, but it is Joe Burrow. I mean, if Justin Herbert can make throws like that, I think Joe Burrow can too. But let's see if we can get in and pressure him one more time. Oh no, how did you leave him that wide open? Get him down. There we go. Way to get over to him. But man, that is a big gain. Dude, he just totally burnt him over there, man. I don't know what he was thinking. Oh, and they're going up the middle and only pick up 2 yards on that one. I think they're going to stick to the air. In all honesty, that's probably their best bet. We have a great run defense, but man, through the air, we still have a lot of holes over there. Ooh, nice pass over there, but it gets broken up, and it is now 3rd and 8. Now, holding him to a field goal here would be huge. I think we're going to take more chances with Benford later on. We just want to make sure that they don't end up scoring here. Oh, and they're going to run up the middle. Tried to go with the draw, but only pick up 5, and is now 4th and 3, and they're going to have to settle for the field goal. Aside from that one play, really good defensive stand, and that is now going to be 3-0. Let's have our offense go out there and score and put us up. I think this might be the first time a lot of these guys are playing in snow. Obviously not that's probably a dumb thing to say. Either way, let's run to the outside here. Let's see if we can seal that edge. We certainly do. What a block. Get up there, Sweat. My dude. What a huge gain on that one. A good 30-yarder on the first play. Dude, we keep that up, man, and we are golden. Really great blocks on the outside until we end up holding on one right there, and that's probably going to be about a first and 18 probably. And would you look at that? 1st and 18. And we're at about midfield. Let's keep running it, though. I feel pretty comfortable with that. We're getting some really good blocks. Until about that one right there, but we still pick up about 3. Do we really dare go for a pass against this defense? Well, we're gonna have to, it looks like. Well, and thankfully he got that one out. He probably shouldn't have stepped up. He should have got that out a little bit earlier. Gabriel looked open. So 3rd and 15, you know we're gonna go to the screen. Let's see if they know that, though. Get out there, buddy. He does. And that is a really terrible throw. We had to wait so long because he got trapped up on some of the defenders. And now, after a really good start, we're going to have to punt it away. Not the way we wanted to start on offense, especially considering the fact that we had a 30-yard gain on that first play. But let's see if our defense... Oh, boy! There we go. Ends up breaking up the pass. But man, he ended up just barreling through the middle, and he just got it away just in time. I love the way that our defensive line is manhandling their offensive line. Let's see if we can do that a little more and get a little more pressure. Ooh, great throw right there, but is now 3rd and short. Let's see if we can get them off the field really quickly. Question is, do they rely on the run game again? They went with a draw on 3rd and long, but not this time. There we go. What a pass breakup right there. And now they have it 4th and 3, and we're getting the ball back. Sorry for getting so excited on that one, but man, usually those are huge receptions for them. We usually don't ever break those up. So let's see, good blocks, so we can't quite get to the outside. We pick up a no gain there. Well, let's pass it right here. We have a couple good receivers on the outside. The fact that we have Nathan Gabriel back, our number 1 receiver, is a real positive too. So let's see who we can hit. Oh, we're going to hit Gary. He's just wide open in the flats. Not a ton of yards, but we still pick up 8. That's a good gain. 3rd and 2, I trust Sweat to pick up 2 yards right here. He's got way too much power. Oh my goodness. He just barreled through nothing. Just pure air right there and picks up 11. You know, Mayberry has had a really great year, but man, Sweat's just got a great average, man. I really like having him as a backup, although we might have to convert him back to a defender soon. That was a really bad run, so maybe we can actually put a hold on that one. Speaking of, let's give him another shot on the screen pass, right? That was just a really bad throw last time. There we go. That one looks a lot better. What a pancake. Oh, we should have just kept running up, but at least it's 3rd and inches now. So let's just pound it right up the middle, and we'll pick up this 1st down. Ooh, great hole right there. Hops over a couple. And man, we ended up picking up 11 on that one. That was one that I thought was going to get met right at the line. But let's finish this with one more run play to end the quarter. Maybe we should have just let the time run out. And now we have it 2nd and 11. But we're down on the 21-yard line. And we actually look like we're in control right now. We're only down 3-0 and have a chance to score. 2nd and 11. We're going to go to the air on this one. Let's see who we can pick up. No one, because they get into the backfield again. Not a ton of time to throw, and is now 3rd and 11. So no one's over top of Jefferson right now. 3rd and 11. Let's hit him for a score. Oh, we overthrow him. No, that was the perfect route. We had him audible to a streak, and unfortunately, we just overthrow him, and now we're going to have to settle for the field goal. I thought we had a for sure touchdown on that one, but instead, we only pick up 3 out of this one, and one that I thought was going to be a really strong offensive battle. It's turned into a 3-3 tie after only 1, but we have got plenty of time left in the game. So let's make sure that we pick up a big stop right here because we need to get the ball back. Thought we were going to score on that last one, but unfortunately not. Oh, where are you guys at? Come on now. Someone's got to be there. But that is a big gain. So after that big pass play, we have a 1st and 10 at about midfield. And oh my goodness, man. They are getting some good blocks on the outside. And we end up stopping him, but not until he gets down to the 31-yard line. Now, this was the offense I was expecting to see out of the Bengals. I was hoping we weren't going to see that, but unfortunately that is going to be the case. And it's another great run. I don't know how that animation kept him up, but he's got a first. Man, they are making us look really bad here. 20-yard line. They're going to run up the middle, but thankfully we're there to stop them for only a gain of 2. We definitely need to get into the backfield a little bit more, though. It's a little rough. We need to disrupt the pass and the run. There we go. Great stop. German suplexes them and is now 3rd and 6. So let's get them off the field here. Great play, but oh my goodness. I thought he could have tackled them at about the, 4th and 1, but no, Higgins gets through and he's now down to the 4. And boy, we really need to clamp down right here and make sure they don't get in, but that is going to be a toss to the outside. We meet him. We fumble. He fumbles. Get the ball, someone. Dear God, someone pick the f***ing ball up. And Max Houston finally does. And he was definitely not down by the time that ball came out. And it looks like we're going to get that back. There it is. Punched out by Lawrence, too. And then, of course, Houston, after sitting there and having a tea party for about 5 minutes, falls on the ball. And let's go. It's going to be on the 4-yard line, but we got this. That was such a huge defensive play. And now we need to really get out of the, the end zone. Oh, there we go. Sweat pounding through. Dude, he is just on fire. He's averaging 21 yards per rush? That's insane. That's his number. Bro, I don't even know what to say. I mean, we're going to give the ball to Mayberry, but is that really smart when we have Sweat just rushing all over him? Well, let's kind of test it here on 2nd and 6. Let's run to the outside with Sweat, see what he does. Does he pick up any more? Holy cow, he outspeeds him, but he only picks up 4 on that. So we usually only do this on inches and or like 1 yard, but we're going up the middle with the fullback. Let's pick this up. He's not going to do that. He gets stopped for 1 yard, but it's 4th and 2? That's crazy. And I don't know why we didn't just run the ball with Sweat. Again, he's just been doing fine. Should have just ran it right up the middle with him. Instead, we give them the ball back. Oh no, that's going to be a roughing the passer, unfortunately. I know, I dove way too late. And now we're pretty close to giving up a score. Let's see, maybe we can pick up another fumble? I don't know. Either way, 1st and 10 on the 13 after a really dumb play by us. Play action. There we go. I don't know why I dove for that one, but either way, it's out of his reach. 2nd and 10. Question is, do they keep it on the ground here, or are they going to go in the air? Well, that is going to be play action for sure. And another bad throw by Burrow. He's only 5 for 11 with 118. So let's get him off the field now with maybe just a field goal. Maybe we can pick this. Either way, let's get out of here. No, that is going to be a score. Son of a... 3rd and short, and we allow them to get the score over to Chase. That is not what we want to see, and now we're down 9 and potentially 10 to 3. But at least we get the ball back and a chance to score before half. And plus, since we get the ball back at half, we're not in a horrible spot. Let's just make sure we get some points here. Let's seal that edge. Great run. What a juke by Mayberry! Gets through, and now we're about at midfield. And after the 2-minute warning, at about midfield, we're in prime position to be able to score some points here. We get it out to Mayberry. Great block right there. Oh, but not a... yikes, that was a really bad pass by me. 2nd and 4. Sorry, apparently didn't know how to express myself. Either way, let's do this right here. We got Gabriel. Gets swatted away, unfortunately. Really bad throw, and now it's 3rd and 4. All we need is a 1st down here. 3rd and 4. We might actually be in 4-down territory at this point. I only say that, and maybe not because we're going into half, but we'll see what we have to do here. Let's just pick up the 1st. That is out to Jefferson. Let's rush to the line. Let's go with a play action right here. Let's see what we can do. Do we fool him? We might. Jefferson on the out. Oh, he's out of bounds. That's rough. I thought he had it, and we could have had a 1st down. That was extremely unfortunate. Now let's see what we can do right here. Oh, no. Can we get the ball away? That's not who we wanted to throw to. I hit the wrong button yet again, but now it's 3rd and 10. We really need to pick up a 1st down because we are definitely not in field goal range right now. So we need to figure something out. That's going to be Jefferson. No, it's not. It is going to be a pick. Someone get him down, and that is not good. Well, Frank's always good for a couple of those every game, right? Either way, though, 1st and 10, we need to at least stop him and get the ball back at half. That's all we can hope for. Great breakup right there. All right, let's go. 2nd and 10. I'm actually going to man over on Benford. Let's see what we can do here. Well, that wasn't where the ball went, but now 3rd and 1. Let's stop him right here. They called the timeout. I wonder if they're going to run and try to get it. But who knows? I doubt it. Oh, great play by them. I don't know where that ball was, but we'll give them the first. Well, that was extremely strange. They let a couple seconds run off the clock, and then they called the timeout. Who knows what they're doing? Either way, let's get back there. Ooh. I thought I went to Garrett. Either way, another almost 1st down for them. But that means they have no timeouts. They're about at midfield. We just need to keep them out of field goal range. They're going to have to find a way to get the clock to stop, but that ain't going to happen right there. Max Crosby gets through, and that is the first sack of the game, and I think that is going to push it to halftime. And thankfully, that sack ruined all the momentum they had, and they weren't able to score there before the end of the half. And now we have a chance to get the ball back and tie the ball game up, because now it's 10-3. We had a couple chances to score, but unfortunately couldn't take advantage of them. And now we need to find a way to actually do that in the second half. So honestly, I don't know whether to run inside or outside now. We're doing great on both. I think we're going to stick with the outside run because that's really working better with Sweat. But in terms of our defense, though, man, they're, again, just kind of killing us on the short pass right here. But we're going to keep defending the medium pass. It seems like they're kind of going there. We just need to make sure we defend it a little better. I mean, they've only scored 1 touchdown, so I'd say we're doing pretty well with it. But let's run to the outside ourselves. Seal that. Oh my gosh. We should have just ran with Sweat. Maybe he actually has a pretty decent average too, but man, I just feel like Sweat, when he gets in the zone, he's insane. Look at that. I mean, ends up picking up about 14 right there to be able to get the first. I mean, he is just unstoppable, and now he is in the zone, which means that maybe we can break a couple tackles here. Look at that. Gets through. Gets around him. Holy cow. Finds an edge. Ain't going to pick up the touchdown, but ends up picking up the 1st down to the 13. And after only 6 rushes, has 127 yards. So let's give him a bit of a breather. Let's go back to Mayberry because, again, he's still doing fine. It's just the fact that Sweat's been insane. Cut right back up. He actually could have picked up a 1st down, but only gets 9. So not only do I think we can pick up the 1st down here, I think we can pick up a touchdown here. Right up the middle with Sweat. Run into him. Still picks up the 1st down, so no touchdown, but still not bad. That gives us the fresh set of downs at least, and we have a couple downs to get it into the end zone here. I'm going to trust Sweat, though, man. Dude deserves it after this drive. Insane. And look at that. Just beef on beef right there, but nothing is going to stop Montez Sweat. He goes in untouched, and that is his first touchdown of the game, and our chance to end up tying it 10-10. So let's steal a little bit of that momentum, and let's see if we can stop him. Let's get him to a 3-and-out right here. They're going to be starting with running the ball. That's not great. Ooh, juked him out of his shoes. And that is a 1st down to the 42. So let's go. We need to stop them right here. Oh, we had a chance to take him down to the backfield, but he still ends up picking up 3. Brown is actually having a pretty decent day, minus that fumble. All right, Benford is getting that sack. I don't care what anyone says. He's not supposed to be rushing here, but he's going to. Oh, yeah, that was stupid. Yeah, look at us. We try to actually go in and get that sack, and they get a big gain on the outside. So let's not be dumb. Let's just trust that he's going to get an INT. You know what I mean? Get through the line. There we go. Way to break that up right there, Sims. He's just a monster over there. So let's get through again. Dude, when we get pressure, Burrow doesn't know what to do. Ooh, a quick little RPO right there, and he ends up getting it to the outside for a gain of 4. Thankfully, McLean was over there to be able to stop him. I'm glad someone was on their assignment. So 3rd and 6, let's get them off the field. Let's allow them to only get a field goal. Let's stop them right here. Barrel through him, look at that! No, don't you dare! Let's go, what a pass breakup again! My dude has been fantastic over there. Stroud, that is his, I think, 2nd or 3rd pass breakup on a really pivotal play, and that is going to result in only a field goal. And the Bengals are really getting their money's worth out of McPherson, as that is his 2nd field goal of the day. So whichever way this game goes, it's actually nice to know that we're going to be able to compete with these playoff teams. Because again, I think these guys are going to have a chance to make a really deep run. And not like that one right there as he only picks up 2. So the fact that it's been a 1-score game this entire time and our defense is playing extremely well is a really positive sign. Let's go, Mayberry. There we go, buddy. Make yourself useful. Ends up picking up the 1st down. If he's not going to do it on the ground, he's going to do it in the air. But that's not to say that we won't give him opportunities. So let's run to the outside here. We seal that edge pretty decently well. We only pick up 4, though. And I love the fact that Mayberry is like 10 for like 56 or something like that. And that's a bad game right now. I'm loving that. So let's see if we can pick this up in the air. We got the play action going. Oh, get out of here. There we go, wide open. Let that play develop, and that is a pass to Nathan Gabriel. Finally, he actually gets a reception after being out for a number of weeks. Really great patience by Forbes there. Let the play develop a little bit more. And found his receiver who was open over there. Now let's get a really good run right here up the middle to Mayberry for about 11 yards. And going into the fourth, I feel like we're really in control right here. I mean, we're down 13-10, but we have the ball in the red zone and we have a chance to score and go up. So I don't see anyone in the middle of the field. I'm actually going to audible the forward verts right here. Let's see if we can get Jefferson. No! Thank you for just swatting that down. I wanted a little more loft. Or he could have just floated it right over him. But unfortunately, no air on that means no reception. So 2nd and 10 on the 28. Let's see if we can pick up the first down right here. What a cut. Ends up getting up for 8 yards and is now 3rd and short. I'm trusting Mayberry up the middle here. Never seen a team run so much on 3rd down. Let's see if we can pick this up. I think we can. Beautiful. Mayberry gets up and picks up a little more than what we needed, down to the 13. Let's keep doing what we do, man. Let's run to the outside right here. Great blocks. Well, we had great blocks, but we didn't pick up as much as we needed right there. We only got 6. 3rd and 4, really important play of the game right here. We need to pick up this first. We need to find some way. Nope, we end up throwing it out. 4th and 4. I hate to do this, but I think we need to kick the field goal. And I think we need to pick up a different quarterback in the draft this year. If not, we're going to have to wait one more year because we're not going to have a great draft pick. But at least we tie the game right here. And let's give this a shot. But let's not put the cart before the horse. Because honestly, we're a playoff team right now. I think we can do well. Get there. I was hoping he could get there and just try to pick it off. But no, I don't know how to make him dive. But I'm never going to be upset with an incompletion right there. Oh, get up the middle. Get out to him. Okay. He hit him late again, but that's all right. No flag, no foul. Our defense is really humming here. Oh, let's see. They're audibling right here. Let's make sure that we get in the backfield. Let's disrupt the pass, and let's get them out to a 3 and out. That's not what we need to see. They gave them the first down? That's rough. I thought we had a for sure 3 and out, but unfortunately that's not the case. And with 5.5 minutes, they're just going to go play action again. Oof, we got a little more pressure, but he had to throw it out of bounds. Our defense has been playing so well today, man. I am super proud of what they're doing. I don't know if Benford's going to end up, completing his challenge, but I need a win. We really need the win right here. Wow, no, bro. I can't believe that. What should have been a sack turned into a first down. And that is very unfortunate because we really need to pick that. Oh, get there! That's not exactly what I meant by get there. I meant get to the ball as Jamar Chase is almost at 100. He's at 95 right now. Let's make sure he doesn't break that. Ooh, oh, come on, guys. You got to stop him. How did he stay up? That is rough. That is going to put us down by a touchdown with only a couple minutes to go. Austin Hooper, they have him and Isaiah Likely. That is a nice little tandem right there. We have 4 minutes to work it downfield. We're down by a touchdown. Let's try to push this into overtime. But we got 4 minutes to work at about 62 yards. And the way that our offense is playing, oh, we got that. Let's go. Really great start by Sweat. Nice little juke. And we are past midfield up to the 44. Now, we do have to worry about them getting the ball back, though. But honestly, we need to score more than anything right now. That's going to be Mayberry across the middle. But out of reach. Really bad throw by Frank. 2nd and 10. We need to pick up the first down, so let's go back to the screen pass. There he is. Tons of room. Lots of grass. Tries to juke. Gets up to the 31. This backfield tandem is insane, man. Reminds me a lot of like Bradshaw and who was that? Jacobs as well. Brandon Jacobs. That was a really great pairing for the Giants. But come on. We're getting close to the 2-minute warning. We need to pick up a first down. And that is going to be a flag? Who's that on? Pass interference. Defense. Let's go. That is huge right there. We're taking that down to the 18. Now we're going to take our sweet old time here. I know the clock's not running. We're going to work it down because we're down in the red zone now. We want to make sure they have minimal time to potentially score. if they get the ball back, which they're going to end up getting it, but we're going to wind this down to the 2-minute warning. And with 2 minutes to go, man, we are down by 1 score. We need to find a way to get into the end zone here, and let's try to at least tie it. Okay, you know what? I am okay with going down on the 1 yard line. Let's milk the clock a little bit. I do not want them to get the ball back. I think it will be inevitable because, again, we need to score. We need to guarantee that we can score right here, and we're about to with Sweat, which is really great, don't get me wrong, but they have 1:15 to get into field goal range. We need to really clamp down on defense. I know this is exciting for you guys. That's great, but I am super nervous. I couldn't take the anticipation. I was thinking about going for 2, but instead, let's just take our... I don't know how you miss a kick that important. But let's see. Let's get him in the backfield. Let's call a timeout. 2nd and 13. Let's keep getting in the backfield. Let's make sure that we get the ball back. This is so important. No, guys, come on. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. We let them score. We get the ball back, and we have a chance to go up with it or tie it with a 2-point conversion. I know that's not necessarily ideal, but honestly, that's our best shot at this point. If he was going to get a first down, we need to let him score just so we have a minute to be able to work it downfield. Worst part about the 2-minute drills, we really have to rely on Frank. And that's not necessarily what we want to see, trust me. There he is. We got Gabriel. Let's get up to the... Actually, no, I'm calling a timeout there. I really wanted to get someone who was going out of bounds, but unfortunately he couldn't get over there. We have 1 timeout left. Let's make sure that we hurry up and get downfield. That's a really bad throw. With the rotating over a little bit, we might be able to hit Hutchinson in the corner over here. Let's see what we can do. Hutch. Oh, no, he couldn't quite get there. It is now 3rd and 10. Come on, we need a first down right here. We have 2 plays to get up there. Let's just do it right here. Gabriel, nice catch. Hurry up and get to the line. Hike the ball. Let's go, buddy. That's what I'm talking about right there. We got Gary. Nope, that's out of bounds, but at least it stops the clock. We're going for a screen. We're calling a timeout, and we're going to the end zone. Let's do this. Get over there. Oh, they're reading that all the way. And that ends up being popped out. 3rd and 10. I wonder if we have a chance for 2 plays here. That's going to be extremely tough, but let's see what we can do. Oh, let's go Mayberry. Great catch. Call a timeout. Guys, we need a 27-yard pass right here for the win. Or at least the tie, pardon me. So let's get it right here. It's not that deep. Let's do it. There it is. Someone get up there. No, you had it in your hands. Oh, Jefferson had it in his hands, but he couldn't get it. But at least that left us with 1 more opportunity here. Let's do it. I have faith in these guys. Kind of. I don't know. Let's see what we can do. Come on now. There it is. Oh, someone, no, and that is going to be the game. That's not how we wanted to end this. Dude, we should have had the tie, but unfortunately, we missed the extra point. And now we are in a really tough predicament because that loss means that we're actually in danger of not making the playoffs. That was an extremely rough loss, and looking at Frank's stats over there, you can definitely see why. Dude only had a 35% completion percentage, had 1 interception, 126 yards. Burrow didn't have a great game either. I mean, he still had 258 and 2 touchdowns, which is great, but only a 55% completion percentage. We did great until the end there. In terms of rushing, dude, Mayberry just falling short of 100 yards. That breaks his streak of 100-yard games in a row, especially to start his career. But Sweat absolutely tore it up. 12.2 yards per carry and 2 touchdowns as well. Brown got free on that 1 big score for 83. Other than that, he still did pretty well, but he had that 1 costly fumble, which we were really happy to pick up, and Nixon couldn't pick up that 1 first down. In terms of receiving, though, for them, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, both of them with 95 yards. Chase had the 1 touchdown, and of course, Austin Hooper had their touchdown as well. And for us, Mayberry had 51 yards. Gabriel had 48. It's really nice to see him back. Sweat had 10 on a screen pass. Jefferson 9. Wish he would have had that touchdown at the end. It was in his hands. And then Ernest Gary 1 for 8. Now defensively, I thought that we did pretty well, but unfortunately we just kind of gave it up in the end there. We only had 2 TFLs despite the fact that we had some really good pressure. 1 sack by Max Crosby, no interceptions, and only 1 forced fumble. That was DeMarcus Lawrence, and we ended up being recovered by Max Houston. Unfortunately, that means that Benford did not end up completing his breakout challenge, which means he is going to stay where he's at, which I believe is just at normal development. And hopefully he'll end up getting another chance later down the line, but I understand, man. I'm frustrated after that game too, man. We did a really good job, but unfortunately, again, we kind of gave it up at the end, and now we're going to have to really play for our playoff spot. So advancing to the next week, surprisingly enough, we still have a shot at the AFC West title. I mean, the Chargers ended up losing, the Chiefs won, which means that they're both at 11-5, we're at 10-6, which means that if we win this week and both of them end up losing, we're going to go to the tiebreakers and we're going to see who ends up picking up the AFC West title. Now, looking at the playoff picture, we're still sitting at the 6th seed. It looks like Miami is at the 7th seed right now, so we kind of control our fate at this point. If we end up winning this week against the Panthers, who are a really, really great defense, according to what looks like a cutscene that we're going to see in the next episode, we end up getting in the playoffs. And honestly, if we can do that, that would be really great, because it looks like the Dolphins are 9-7, but it also looks like the Ravens are as well. So if we end up losing and both of them end up winning, those are going to go to tiebreakers. I don't know who's going to end up getting them. So again, we control our fate. We need to make sure that we win this next week, and we need to make sure that we secure our playoff spot too. So again, a really big game next week. I said that this last game was a must-win game, which was kind of true. If we would have won, we would have clinched our playoff spot. But now, week 18, last game before the playoffs, win and in. If not, we have to settle on a tiebreaker, and I don't feel confident about that. So let's make sure we go out, we do our job against the Panthers, and we make sure we get our first playoff berth in franchise history. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like. If you're new, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week against the Panthers.